Hi, I'm Sean from Choose Your AI. In today's video, we're going to be looking at AI video creation editing tool called Pictory. In this Pictory review, I'm going to show what Pictory is, how it works, and by the end of this video, you should know if Pictory is right for you. When you're thinking about getting Pictory, we've also got a link, so if you want to save some money, make sure you use the link in the description below. So first of all, what is Pictory? Well, it's an AI and video creation editing tool, as I already mentioned, and it automatically can create you highly shareable branded videos from your scripts, blog posts, and articles. So this is going to be perfect for marketers, bloggers, social media managers, and business owners, as well as YouTubers that want to create videos that convert quickly, that are easy to make and cheap to do in just minutes by providing text-based content. So let's get into this Pictory review right now. Okay, so we're going to start right here at the Pictory website. I'm going to first go through the listed features, then we'll go through the pricing, and I'm going to log onto my dashboard to show you how it works and just give you a few examples of things you could do for yourself. Okay, so we're just going to go over to the features, and I'm going to go to all features just so we get the page with the summary of everything on there. And so first of all, and this is probably the main thing, I would say this is the hero feature, which is the scripted video creation in minutes. As we're saying here, it's going to save you time. It does take minutes. I've done this myself, and I'm going to demonstrate that to you as well. It's really easy to use. It's great quality, and you do get this crystal clear narration. Now, one thing to note about this is that depending upon the plan, and we'll come on to the prices in a bit, is that if you want to use your own voiceover, then you will need to have a premium plan. You've got the standard plan, and you can use a multitude of, there's loads of different AI voices in different accents as well. So you'll have plenty of choice to choose from, and they all sound pretty good. And it works when the computer runs in the cloud. So that's brilliant. I would say that's the go-to feature, and we'll definitely give you an example of that later on. Now, the other thing you can do is you can actually take a blog to video creation. So this is very similar to the one above, except rather than you uploading some text, you put in a URL, and then that's going to have the same process and create you a video. One thing I would say about this feature is that I would generally say the best way to do it is to always upload the text, and I'll come on to that and explain that when we go on to look at it in more details in the dashboard. Okay, in this next feature, edit videos using text quickly and easily. What we can do in here is we can upload a video of our own. We can put in a YouTube URL, and it will transcribe. So it'll actually turn all that video and actually bring out the speech into text. And then what allows you to do is you can edit that text. So you can edit your captions, or also it will put things into scenes, so you can delete a scene. So if there's a particular bit spoken about, and you actually want to delete that scene with that piece of video, then you can just delete the scene, and it will just chop that out there. So you can actually, edit, as it says, edit videos using text. That's pretty much exactly. You can add your own branding. You can remove filler words, so you can remove the uhs and there's long periods of silence. It will take those things out. So that's also pretty good. The next thing we can do is we can create shareable video highlight reels. So we can take our long videos, we can upload them, and we can actually chop them down into shorter videos that we can use on social media. We can use as trailers, things like that. We've already mentioned you can upload the videos and it will transcribe them. So this is another feature that it's got as well. And the great thing about that is you can, when you transcribe your videos and you actually upload the captions back into YouTube or onto your blog, whatever you want to do, that's going to improve your SEO as well. And automatically summarize long videos. So we can actually get it to pull out like the bullet points. So you can take that out and again combine that into much more succinct, whether it be trailers, just summarizing your key points. So I think now is a good time to actually go and log in. Actually, no, sorry, we're going to have a look at, we did say we're going to look at the pricing. So we're just going to jump into that. So pricing, it says here, you can read this for yourself, but all the plans include all the AI enabled features, text to video, automatic captioning and subtitles, and access to all of the 3 million plus stock videos and images. So you start the free trial. Free trial is going to create 3 video projects, each up to 10 minutes long. And actually, that's quite long. If you probably a lot of videos you're going to be uploading are going to be less than that. And there's going to be advantage to that, and I'll explain that when we get into the dashboard. And here's our options. We've got standard, premium, enterprise. Enterprise is going to be contact them. So we're really going to focus on standard and premium. So standard, you're going to get your 30 videos a month, 10 hours of video transcription, text to video projects of up to 10 minutes in length. So yeah, 720p video output. So you're going to get your HD, your 1080p only if you go for premium, and you get 25 text to speech AI voices, which is yeah, it's quite a lot. And then 1 hour is your maximum video length for uploads. 5,000 music tracks. You get 3 times as many music tracks. You get 42 text to speech AI voices. You get automatic voiceover synchronization. So this is where, again, you only get the voiceovers. You can only actually add your own voiceover in the premium edition, and this is where this comes in, that it can do automatic voiceover synchronization with the video. You can have a branded intro and outro, automatic video highlights, integrate with Hootsuite. So this is where you can, as we said, you'll have your long video and create shorter videos, which you can then export into Hootsuite and then schedule them in to post out on your social media. If you know what Hootsuite is a social media platform. It's a tool for managing social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, etc. So that's pretty cool, and you can bulk upload the videos using the CSV as well. I'm presuming, yeah. So that's pretty cool too. So, and then you get double the number of videos as well. So a lot more you get in the premium. Certainly, I think the big thing, yeah, from the voiceovers, premium's a must. If you want HD, then premium's going to be a must as well. Okay, all right. So that's our pricing done. Now we're going to give you we're going to look over to the dashboard. So let's log into the dashboard. Okay, so as you see here, you've got basically 4 main things you can do, and all those features mentioned are, some or more of them are embedded in different aspects of this. So as I said, you can copy and paste these articles to video. I'll start with that one because one of the challenges with this one is that it's going to be very dependent upon how the page is formatted. So if the way that the blog page or the article is formatted, if it's formatted and it's one block in the way that it's been actually set up on the website, then this could work quite well and pull all the text in. However, if it's not, then you might find it only pulls in the headers, only pulls in some information. And yeah, so this is why I'd say, yeah, you can use this, give it a go. It does work. So far, what I found certainly on the WordPress website that I've been trying out on, it's just giving me the highlights, which is great. If you've got a blog and you've got 10 points and you want to highlight those, then that's fantastic. That's a great thing to do. But I found that personally, I think the scripted video is always the way to go. So I'm going to kind of leave that there because, as I said, they're very much the same thing. It's just how you actually enter the information. And for me, instead of copying the URL in there to make sure I get it 100% right, I'm actually going to go to the article itself, which is over here. I'm just going to copy all of the text that I want. Copy that. And I'm going to proceed, and then I'm going to paste it all into here. Okay, so there we go. Now, initially what this is going to do, it's going to look at these, anything in bold, it's going to look as highlighted. So first thing I'm going to do is just select them and just click unhighlight them like that. Just click highlight to get rid of the highlight. I'm doing this because what the highlight is going to do, and you don't have to do this, you can just let it roll. But the highlight is basically the keywords it's going to use to determine what images, what video, etc. it's going to use. Yeah, it's going to use those keywords, as well as potentially what sort of the tone of the music the mood of the music it's going to use. So actually, so then you can control it a little bit. So if I say, okay, you can just run it. I'm just going to actually highlight technology. It's about technology. It's about being fearless. I'm going to highlight that. I mentioned Thanksgiving dinner. That might be an interesting one to add in. competent. So whether you don't have to do this, you can do it however you want. I think I'm going to say outside of comfort zone. I'm going to highlight that. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but you just get an idea of basically some of the things. Conquering any fear, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, okay. And anything else there? No, I think that's good. Oh, confidence. There we go. Build your confidence. That's another one. So this is really just giving, you know, an indication. Maybe 80s might be kind of cool. Is there anything that's going to pick up? Video games, yeah. And this is ever taking a little bit of time. You don't have to do this at all. You can just leave it, do it. You can just run it. But I just wanted to show you that as an extra, you know, kind of tip that you can just go straight in and do that. And video title. I'm just going to place that at the top there. You've got scene settings. So this is where, yeah, if they're going to auto highlight. If I unticked this, then it would only use the highlights that I've chosen. I'm going to leave it ticked. I'm going to choose the visuals. And yeah, I'm going to go. It's going to create new scenes based on sentence breaks and line breaks. That's why it's got both. I could choose one or the other. I'm just going to let it run. You can always, if you're going to give it a go yourself, you can always try out different options. And it also gives you the bottom here the number of characters. So characters 3,634. You notice the time up here, the video duration is 5 minutes 27 seconds. Now, if you remember, I did say that it was important, or most likely that you're going to spend time doing videos less than 10 minutes. Now, there isn't this 100% to be the case, but looking through, like most of the audio is going to be under 5 minutes, and the smaller you get, around the 2 minutes, you're going to get more options videos it can choose from. So keeping it, otherwise it's going to loop. So this one's going to loop, I imagine, most likely. So that's going to be fine. It's not a problem. But if you do want to be able to, yeah, kind of it to have more options of which music to choose, then I would probably say around sort of, yeah, 2,000, 2,500 characters would be probably a good sweet spot for doing that. Okay, right. So we're going to now click proceed. And the next thing to do is we're going to choose a template. And, let's have a look. Yeah, you can choose whatever you want. Some of, you know, you see some have got different fonts. I think, what did I want to choose there? Yeah, I think I'm going to choose this one. I'm liking the blue. I'm just going to select this template. And then it gives you option to decide on your aspect ratio. So if you want to use it for Instagram, or if you want to use it for Instagram, either of these for Instagram, or if you want to use it for YouTube, then you're going to want your wide, or you want your portrait, or you want your square. Now, I'm doing this in the trial because I just want to demonstrate to you these different options. You know, so you can see these different options. When you using standard, you've only got the 16:9. This is another option. You need the premium option to be able to do things in 9:16 and the square. So I think, what are we feeling like today? I think we're going to go for the, yeah, we're going to have the portrait. I'm going to click continue. Now it's going to go off and do it. So here we go. Now I was going to time this, but actually it's lasts up to about 20 seconds. So even though it says about 4%, it should, yeah, it should find it speeds up. So at the moment it's just searching for the media, pulling all the things together that you want to do. So is it going to do it in 20 seconds? One of the things what I'll mention while it's doing this is that one of the I did have not so much an issue, but I did want to upgrade. There you go, 100%. So that was pretty quick. I will just mention, yeah, when I was working with, I sent a support ticket in, and they got to me in about 5-10 minutes. They got back to me and sorted out the question I had. So actually fantastic. So I was really impressed with that first, with the support. So now you can see, now this layout, if you went and used the article to video option, you'd end up with exactly the same layout afterwards. So that's kind of the same. This is now the sort of video editing area basically. So we've got our different scenes. So we can select your different scenes. If you can see, you've got your text in here, which you can edit a text. So I can edit my text. So yeah. if I wanted to just add something is, so why is that? Do you think? So, okay, click away from that. So now, yeah, you see, so now that is updated in there. And as you can see, we've got different videos. So it's going to pick up, so you hear, it's got actually showing people with technology. And if I go to I'm Pretty Fearless, it's picked a great picture of no fear. If I look at the carving the turkey, then it's we've got a video of a turkey. And outside my comfort zone. As you can see, some of these, it's interesting, it's showing you that some of these are going to be better. This one is not really working for the format we're using. It's actually, so what I could do is I could just actually, I'm going to switch it to the landscape. And you see at the moment I've got 1080p because I'm in the trial, but if I was using the standard, I wouldn't be getting 1080p. So let's go back to our visuals. Go back to the story. Okay. So, and then we can so there we go. That's all working fine. So we can just see, and then below here, if I want to edit, so let's say this one. And also you can move the text around. So that's quite a good one. I'll just move it there so we can actually see the words. So that's quite good. What's this? Yeah, that's quite a good one. But if I just wanted to say, let's say one I wasn't happy with, let's say this one. That's quite a good one. Computer technology, you see it's picked it has actually picked a computer motherboard. That's pretty cool. 80s, yeah, actually that's a pretty cool one as well. Video games, so it's picked up video games, computers, and that is actually very cool. I'm not really sure that really gives me comfort zone. We're going to go outside of our comfort zone. I'm not okay. So what we're going to do on that one is we're going to just click on visuals on the left, and we're going to just search for comfort zone, and well, it's about learning to grow, isn't it? Maybe actually instead I'm going to put learning to grow. Do that one, for example. So if I just double clicked on that one, or just let me just one click actually, then it updates that, and that's updated as well. Okay, and then the other thing you can do is you can actually change the audio. So if we're actually going to go to audio, and this is the current one, which sounds like this. That's currently applied. We can actually choose favorites if there's ones we like. So actually, yeah, I quite like that one for future reference. It means we can sort by find your favorites. Your favorites up here, and be your previews. This is what it would be like. If we decided we wanted a different one, then what we can do is we can just choose another one. Let's say, Brave, what is it? Go stop that. Click apply. That's now going to change that. Now if we go and play this again, now it's just the scene. You can pick any of the scenes that you want to preview. to, there's also branding as well. So you can, if you want to, you can also have branding as well. You add your logo in different sizes. Let's hide that for a minute. So yeah, if I just turn that on up here, then you can do logo, and you can put logo in different positions, change the size of it. You can make it a little small, a little light if you want. Oh, it's just an example one, but you can put yours in there. You can have different intro, and you can change the text as well. Okay, so that, and well, lastly is generate. So when you're going to generate, you can generate a video, spreadsheet of social video posts, and social video posts for Hootsuite. Now this is only available in the premium edition. And if you don't know what Hootsuite is basically a platform for managing social media. And yeah, you can use that too. That will send basically all these posts into Hootsuite, and then you can schedule them on your different social media platforms. Okay, and then lastly, we just click generate, and then so yeah, generate and that, and then just click video, and then it's going to compile this all together. Now I'm thinking while it's doing that, what we'll do is we'll open up another window. Pictory. Okay. It's done pretty quick, you know. It's already creating the scenes. So as we mentioned, the other two features that we won't go into right now, but this is editing the video using text, which is again pretty cool. I mean, you can proceed, and what you can do is they've got a demo video. So if you just want to do a little look at that, you could just jump into the demo video, which is the moment Barack Obama. And again, like I said, you know, it's got all these different scenes. And if we go, and we can actually go into each scene and remove filler words. We can edit some of the text out there, generate a video, we can customize it. And actually customizing the video is what allows you, there you go. Looks, you know, you probably find it's familiar. You see the same layout again as before, so we can just do all the same things that we did for the other thing as well. So we're back to this storyboard where we can just play around, delete scenes, change the text, captions, and all those sorts of wonderful things. And yeah, and the last thing is the visuals. The video, this is where you can go and compile images, short video clips, and make them into trailers, into short videos. So just jumping back on again, just quickly onto the main Pictory website. Well, we're just gonna, and then we'll show you the final video as that's been completed, and I've just downloaded that. So we're going to take a look at that very shortly. And yeah, just to clarify who uses this, it's for marketers, for social media managers, agencies, bloggers, course creators, coaches, YouTube creators, Vidnami users. So according to Pictory, they're the best Vidnami alternative. I'd love to hear your thoughts if you use Vidnami and what you think of that. I'll certainly do a review for Vidnami, and I'll do a comparison video. And if that's something that you would yeah, be interested in knowing about, then definitely make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so that you're going to get notified whenever there's a new video coming up. And that's it. That's it for the Pictory reviews. You can see it's easy to use. The results are pretty amazing. I think you're going to love it. So yeah, click on the link in the description, give it a go. And you know, apart from that, yeah, that is my Pictory review. If you enjoyed the video, then yeah, please make sure you subscribe, watch the future videos. Thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And just to close, I'm going to load up the video. As promised, I'm going to leave you with the final clip of the final video. As you can see, we've got our logo that we intro screen that we set up earlier on. You will see on the top left we've got a watermark, which you wouldn't get on a premium or a standard subscription. Here we couldn't move the text over. Could move that to the right hand side, then you would have seen more of the background, but actually it's got quite cool. The way this text is revealing is pretty cool as well. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. As you can see, it was really quick and easy. Obviously it would take actually shorter time than even I showed you, because I was spending time actually explaining things to you, but it is really quick and easy. Yeah, and you want to give it a go, use the link, and I'd love to, yeah, hear you get on. Love to see your videos. Take care and hopefully catch you soon.